Bienvenidos, amigos. This is Jaime and Fuego, and you are watching the horror show again.
And I'm Marcia Parker, and I'm still here.
Yeah, and we're about to get spoilerific. We were about to spoil this for any of you who have not seen Cigarette Burns yet. So if you haven't seen it, detour or let us destroy your dreams.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, let's destroy their dreams.
I think we should.
I like that better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Destruction of dreams? Yeah, that sounds like a good motive.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So where do you want to start? I mean, there's so many awesome things about this movie throughout it that we were trying to avoid to give away in our first review. So what's the biggest thing that you think we should mention?
I know what I want to say is that this film was only screened once, and the entire audience proceeded to kill each other after seeing this film in the theater. They just went to town,
chaos.
bloodbath, man.
Like nothing, just like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna like kill my neighbor right now or myself.
I don't even know this person.
Way.
I should claw my eyes out.
And we're talking about like this is like there is a movie festival, like so you have like
and an actual movie festival too, if I recall correctly. It wasn't Sundance or anything, but you know.
But it was like it was a European film festival. I forget the name, but like they showed it and it just tore everybody to shreds, and it was crazy because the film wasn't even really done at that point.
No.
He just showed it for
funsies. But an important piece of footage was in the movie, which is what's making people go so crazy. There's an angel that's killed in the film, and this is what
it wasn't killed.
Well, dismembered.
They
its
took
wings
the wings
cut off.
Yeah, which is kind of awesome because in the very beginning, when Norman Reedus goes to the obscure collector, he notices like this giant like angel wings like hanging out all framed and beautiful, like hanging out there above his mantle, and he's like, oh, that's interesting. And they're like, hey, come back here, I want you to meet my source. And it's the angel from the movie that you don't really know.
Christopher Redmond
at that
with
time,
his wings all sliced off.
Yeah.
And this is some of the good makeup work we mentioned, you know?
Yeah, and he's all in chains, and he's just like, help me.
Filled with such despair.
Please just let me free. But yeah, so which is really cool. I'm like, what the hell is this about? Because at this point, you still don't even know. In the beginning, you still have no idea.
It's a mystery, like we said, which is what's good about it. It unravels over the course of it.
There's some really cool kills, but it wasn't really like kills like someone was killing them. Like they did, most of the torture was to themselves.
Yeah, and a lot of stuff off screen too, like Reedus waking up with, you know, the murder weapon after he's killed the guy who makes him watch the snuff film you mentioned.
Oh yeah, the snuff film was interesting.
Yeah.
But
the whole movie, right, is about how really fucked up stuff can affect you when you see it.
Yeah.
You know, it seeps into your subconscious, and sometimes it can make you, you know, act not like yourself.
The director, they were saying like the director wanted to make a film that made people actually have like an intense reaction where they actually like makes them do something. And
succeeded.
And he very much succeeded. Yeah. And you can't watch this film without being obsessed or doing something horrible to yourself or others. And even people who haven't actually seen the film get really weird and like start seeing visions of dead people. Or haunted past, really.
How about the guy who actually projected it and didn't watch it, and yet still had kind of gone crazy a little bit, even though he said, I averted my eyes and I didn't watch it when I was doing the reel. But yeah, it's a film with power. You know, art has power. That's kind of the underlining subtext of the entire film.
And be careful with what you do with it.
Yeah, because art is power too.
But we'll go back to the deaths because those are always my favorite.
Especially the one at the end.
Yeah.
With the film reel. I'd say that's a good one to really kind of go out on.
He takes his intestines out and uses it as like the film and the reel, and it
just spooling around.
And he's just like, yay, I'm glad I'm doing this to myself.
I'm dying. But he finally got to see the film that was his obsession, this German collector, and he's the one pulling his guts out.
Yeah, it was intense. And then his bodyguard, like when Norman Reedus comes to the house after like they've already seen the film, I forget why he goes back there, but he goes back there and he gets the bodyguard, and the bodyguard's all like, I didn't mean to look, but I did. And then he starts stabbing himself in the
like
eyeballs,
gouging his eyes out
with scissors, and they're all like, what?
The power is real, man, and it is frightening.
This is crazy, and that's when we see the intestines going, and then Norman Reedus goes in there, he's like, okay, I'm gonna watch this. Like, I don't know why he thought that was a good idea, but he did, and then...
Hell, as the viewer, by the end of the movie, you want to watch this film, man.
Yeah, I would think I'd be really pissed off if we didn't actually see what the film was, and it was really...
Since it's spoilers, you see some glimpses of the actual film itself, but they leave something to mystery, which is good. You know?
I mean, you only get to see a little bit, but it's a lot of mix mash of a little bit of... I'd say a little bit of like a snuff film plus
snuff, torture porn, religious imagery. It's got lots of taboo stuff being presented there.
And no cigarette burns.
Yeah. You got it. And then Norman Reedus, he doesn't even make it to the end. He's got these visions throughout the film of his wife killing herself, and he's tortured as well. And in the end of it, he's like, I'm gonna kill her father, and I'm gonna kill myself.
Well, they blame themselves. I think that's what kind of leads to, like, they have a haunted past, and like her father was always haunted because she ended up overdosing, and he blamed Norman Reedus for it. Norman Reedus blamed himself, and so like they see her in this film, and it causes Norman Reedus to kill the father, like, it's your fault, and then he's like, it's my fault too, so I'm gonna shoot myself in the head. So it's gonna...
Back to the power of art and the reaction that it induces within us, and I guarantee, Marcia and I both, that this film will definitely get a reaction out of you.
Yeah.
It'll captivate you, it'll disgust you, but there will be something there.
Yeah, and if you guys have some haunted past that you'd be kind of afraid to see coming out of a movie screen, just let us know in the comments below.
Yes, please, we want to hear your horrific voices.
I want to hear your haunted past. Like, I got some of my own.
Yeah, don't we all? My goodness.
Locked up in the closet.
Yeah, yeah, skeletons, man. You gotta be careful of those.
Oh, yeah, skeletons.
She's got many. So. I got a few myself. Ha ha ha. So we want to thank all of you peeps for tuning in to the horror show today and hearing us talk about spoilers. That's right. All the juicy details for Cigarette Burns by John Carpenter. And I guess that is all she wrote. Please watch the film, though. It is great, and it will scare you, delight you. You will be intrigued nonetheless.
So in the meantime, come check us out at www.thehorrorshowchannel.com.
And there's so much social media fun. Connect with us. We've got Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. So share, like, and subscribe. We appreciate it.
And remember,
stay scared.